that are not working. So I'm not charging, which is not surprising. The fuel gauge does work. Oil and water, I'm not sure. I think the water temperature looks like it's working now. Oil pressure is not hooked up right now. There's the engine. The oil pressure, that's that wire right down there. The white one is the oil pressure, which I'll hook up later. I've already checked it and the oil pressure is there. Nothing is getting too hot. It's full of water and it's running. Shoo! Wow. Still got some oil on the exhaust manifold, which will smoke. And again, as I said, the battery is not hooked up in the car. The battery I have is a little bit too large for my battery housing. And there you go. You see the spigot down there. I rebuilt that spigot today and I flushed the radiator. It was a lot of really dark, nasty oil or water came out of it when I flushed the rad. I also rebuilt the spigot that's on the radiator as well. I'm not too worried about the little bit of smoke that's now starting to rise off the exhaust pipes and the exhaust manifolds. That should be there. Again, the car hasn't really run for a long time, for a lot of years. Anyway, you can see wrenches all over the place. I'm still rebuilding. I've removed the, that's the clutch and the brake pedal housing is being redone. Checking my water temperature. You'll see the water temperature has now risen a bit. So the water temperature gauge is definitely working. The amps, it's not charging right now. I'm not surprised. I believe the alternator will probably need to be redone. But and I will hook up before I run it again. I'll do the oil pressure gauge again. But it's now been running for the video's been running up for almost 3 minutes, but it's been running for a few minutes longer than that. And again, you can see the revs are starting to climb a little bit. I can bring them back down by hand. The carburetor still needs some minor adjustments. You see, I can bring it down just by pushing it out on my throttle. It's pretty responsive to the I think the timing might be off a little bit. It doesn't drop down quite the way the idles don't drop down quite as quickly as would want them to drop. But at any rate, that's it. I'm going to shut her down, and hopefully it won't run on. If it runs on, it's because the timing's a little bit off. And it didn't run on. There's that telltale smoke of the dirty and oily exhaust pipes. Not bad.